That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Hey, let's go. Trim him.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. A gain there of 20. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Third and long for Hurts. That one caught by Smith. He needed 13 and got 14 for the 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
73.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He keeps it himself, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He gets this complete, finding Adams. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Philadelphia.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. His 12th touchdown of the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Like 20!
On the ground, it's Dowdle. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
To Slav, a man in motion.
We're good, we're good. 17, 17.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Maverick, what?
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's caught. It's Isaac Teslaw. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Detroit. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go tonight. 120.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Hey, lift! 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 Hey, let's go. Listen, Ric Flair. 12.
Goff in the pistol. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Cut! 120, 12, 12, 12, super. Turbo 7.
Gibbs. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Super 1.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. Isaac Teslaw was the intended target. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Jester. 5. Hot. Teslaw, the man in motion. On 4th down, Goff to the goal line and in. Isaac Teslaw. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll step up and run. He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70, Wolf.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
180, super.
Goff. Laying out, and he made the catch. What What a play. Third and a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Louie. 2 for 1.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Lions first down.
Hey, lift 2 up. What's that?
Throwing here is Goff. He's got it about the 8. And the Lions are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Right 20. What's that?
Here's Goff. Oh, a man wide open. He's got it. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Detroit. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Johnson now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Liking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Tight. 19 tight. 65 catch. 65.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Price now to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. White 20. Attack.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Like 20. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Like 20.
Goff to throw. Pass taken in by Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets up past the 35.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way. And
I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
It's first down, and they'll run. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Catch made, right side, it's Johnson. He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his second TD catch of the season. Auburn, good with the extra point. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run with Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, it's Goff. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A second down throw for Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Teslam. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now, Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Listen.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 11.
Go tonight.
Now Dowdle. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Mitchell will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Anyone, yeah? 63, 63, 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Anyone, yeah?
Here we go, check it, boys. Check the call,
To throw, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 39-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, pass.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Like 20.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Hurts working in the pistol. A pass caught by Saquon. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Trimmer. Motion. Hey, 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, they're...
And this is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Let's go. Trim it.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job of it.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Here's a 3rd and 10. To Slav, a man in motion. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Forced out left. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that 1st down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Here's 2nd down. fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Forced out wide. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and long for Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll try to run with their fullback. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. Task of